People born between 1990 and 2000 are different. Not weak, not lazy, but psychologically wired in a unique way. They grew up in a world that promised stability and became adults in a world that collapsed. This is not nostalgia. This is psychology. This generation lived between two worlds. They played outside, but grew up online. They learned patience, then were trained for instant gratification. Psychologically, this created identity tension. Many people from this era became emotionally mature too fast. They saw parents struggle, economic pressure, family responsibility early, so they learned to stay quiet and carry weight alone. They understand others deeply, but rarely feel understood. This generation listens more than they speak, feels more than they show. Psychology calls this hyperempathy with emotional suppression. They don't panic loudly. They overthink silently. They seem calm, but their mind never stops. This is why many of them struggle with anxiety, burnout, emotional exhaustion. Think of someone who avoids asking for help, feels guilty resting, jokes about pain, stays strong for everyone. That's not personality. That's survival psychology. They love deeply, but trust slowly. They were raised to be independent, not emotionally expressive, so they fear being a burden, even to people they love. They were told, work hard and life will be stable. Then they entered unstable economies, rising costs, uncertain futures. This created achievement anxiety. They are not lazy. They are mentally overloaded, constant adapting, constant adjusting, constant surviving. Psychology calls this chronic cognitive fatigue. This generation is emotionally intelligent, adaptable, deeply aware, quietly resilient. They don't break loudly. They bend and keep going. Healing for this generation starts when they stop minimizing pain, allow rest, accept support, choose themselves without guilt. If you grew up between 1990 and 2000, your tiredness makes sense. If you grew up between 1990 and 2000, your tiredness makes sense. Your silence makes sense. Your depth makes sense. You were not born weak. You were shaped strong by a world that kept changing, and you're still standing.